when a writer brings out a collected edition, is that you're collecting a major amount of the body of the work over several years. For me, this is 40 years work. Now, of course, in many ways, a lot of sort of symbolism, 40 years a generation, 40 days, 40 nights kind of thing. So I deliberately chose the 40 years. My first book was published by Pat Charles of the University Center for me in those days, called Vocation 975. And as you know, I've kept publishing. People Tree Press, who is bringing out this collected edition, published something called Elemental in 2008. In the meantime, I've also published on my own, as you know, here in St. Lucia. You covered one for me last year, I think. City Remembrances, smaller chap books of my work I like to keep publishing regularly. So this collected poem represents 40 years and demonstrates for those who will read it carefully my growth and development as a writer, as a person. As you know, I'm also a faith person. I'm a Christian. So a lot of my poems, as Derek Walker himself said, I'm a Christian poet, he described me, reflect my own faith in the Caribbean, in St. Lucia, using, as you know, because you know my work, using St. Lucian imagery, St. Lucian music, culture, various things. So I'm seeing my faith and the word and my own experience as a man through my St. Lucian imagery, as it were. So the book reflects my growth, I would say, my own development as a writer. My sort of main teacher has to be Derek Walker. I'm not saying this because he just died or because he's St. Lucian, but certainly over the years I've studied poets from all over the world. I've learned from many, but I come back to Derek Walker as the one who most taught me about poetry, how to frame poetry, certainly how to write about St. Lucia and the Caribbean. And so I recognize him as my master in poetry. In fact, in the collected poems, I was able to have my publisher put in an in memoriam to Derek. So you're the first person hearing this, in memoriam to Derek in the book.